I'm doing a doctorate in ancient Roman sex scandals at Oxford, and this is one of the central questions. It's actually one of the central questions basically in all of ancient history, but particularly when you're working with any sort of stories that center on sex. Sex is obviously something which happens generally in private, and so it's difficult to prove. And it's a category of story that is just so ripe for sort of salacious exaggeration. So there are ways that we can try to assess how believable we think a story is. We can look at, the context and the wider narrative. We can look at how often that story appears across different sources. We can look at how contemporary the sources were to the alleged action. These arguments are always to some extent going to be subjective. And so very luckily for me, the question of did a kind of sexual transgression actually happen is not really central to my doctorate. What I'm interested in is not the transgression itself, but the revelation of that transgression and the public response to it. So I don't care that much whether Julia actually slept with loads of random men in the forum. What I care about is how was that story presented to the Roman people, and how did the Roman people respond to it?